Hello everybody, welcome to the crucial round 6 match of the Swiss Morg Cup, the Swiss portion of the Morg Cup qualifier, World Cup qualifier. We've got IDPTG, from henceforth known as ID, with Wood Elves, up against Mankiz with Dark Elves, very similar to his Euro Bowl MVP team. In fact, it is his Euro Bowl MVP team. And in the booth with me is Dimmy G, the champ, the 55th best player in Hastings. No, the world!
Well, I mean, Hastings is my world gym. Yeah, I'm really excited to be back, and a great game as well. Like Mankiz, 2-time Welsh champion, or Welsh Open champion, I should say. And ID, I remember him from the last NAF Cup. I'm pretty sure he was in there. So Dark Elves, Wood Elves, El Clasico.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
They're probably like the two strongest teams in NAF in most rule set. Like in this rule set, probably I'd say like probably the two strongest teams.
Yes, yeah. Necro got nerfed a bit, which otherwise I think Necro were the strongest, and I think the slight Necro nerf probably brings these two up to the best. Yeah, I would say that.
There's a lot of them, isn't there? There's a lot.
Oh, and Skaven, yeah, Skaven as well, yeah, Skaven because they just get the package right, and Undead actually, Undead as well, Undead and Skaven as well, Undead and Skaven.
Well, you know me, Jimmy, I'd be all over that Undead team, yeah.
Yeah, those four, I think those four, just because the Wood Elves get the package of giving up a skill for more money, so they get everything. They get 3 rerolls and an Apo, and 11 players and like the all the catches and the tree and everything. So Wood Elves get everything with the extra money, and they still get enough skills. And then Dark Elves don't need any special things, so they're just so good.
Dark Elves.
Yeah, Dark Elves are so good. They just go with the standard build, and then Skaven get an extra skill for free, and Undead also get an extra skill for free. So yeah, it's very favourable to Undead and Skaven compared to normal. And it's quite favourable to Wood Elves, but then Wood Elves have to pay to make their team a bit better, and Dark Elves is completely normal. So yeah, crazy.
But it should be a good game. Should be a good game.
Yeah, very exciting. Funny that Mankiz went with his Euro Bowl team. I mean, of course he did, right? I guess the Necro had been nerfed a bit, and someone else had been Knobs. Knobs were nerfed a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'm like, shame on you, Morg. Was Morg responsible for this rule set?
Yeah.
Absolute shame on you, Morg. Nerfing Knobs. What a monster. Wow. Well, what? Oh my god. They made the cup final. They won the World Cup, mate. The World Championship.
They had an even better package in the World Cup. I mean, they got a good package. I think it was fair nerfing Necro because there's so many people spam Necro. I think.
Necro. I like that. There was a time when everything was just Necro mirrors, and I was getting really sad about BB3.
Yeah.
That was it. One particular BBSL season was just like 7. There was like 3 Necro in one group when they're out of 5 or something.
Yeah.
It was just like Necro versus Necro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Necro needed. I think Necro are a really strong team.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, Dark Elves are like my kryptonite. Dark Elves are just the team that they're just really good. Like really, really good.
Really nice. Didn't get the POW. If he'd got the POW, he could have got a 3D from his tree, but a bit unlucky.
Yeah, and then followed with the tree and tagged like 3 elves.
Yeah, it would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would have knocked his guy
nice.
free. It would have knocked his guy free as well, saved him a dodge. It was a really cool blitz that didn't get the knockdown.
And what you'll see ID doing here is creating the 3+ dodges out for the blitzers, which is like a really legit strat. Actually, I quite like this turn.
Yes, I mean it dictates Mankiz's blitz, right? Mankiz is going to want to blitz this catcher now
to free up the blitzers, and the lino.
Yeah, I guess so. So this is the obvious target now.
And he's a catcher as well, so
yeah,
don't need an assist or anything. Well, yeah, it won't need an assist. Once the blitz with block really though, so I guess the witch is going to do the blitz.
Yeah, just don't want to blitz with a witch elf because you don't want to have to dodge away after not knocking him over, right?
Yeah,
but
And you can't make it 3 dice easily. It's annoying.
Yeah,
I
can't reach
would
for the
argue.
splits,
I would argue that the wrestle lino could have been like back 1 square and 1 square to the left. And then I really like that position.
yes,
And I think slightly misplaced the wrestler, but I guess the wrestler is also a scoring threat where it is without a rush, whereas may not be.
Yeah.
No, it would have still been a scoring threat, I think, but GFIs.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was necro. Yeah, Knobs was from tier 5 to tier 4, which I think is fair, honestly. I don't think they're as bad as like Black Orcs and stuff, so I thought 4 was a better tiering for them. But, you know.
I mean, yeah, if I'm honest, I'm probably the biggest Knob fan in Blood Bowl, and even I wouldn't have taken him regardless of the skill pack, because I would have took Undead.
Yeah, it's hard to look past the 4. Even 5, right? Lizards as well. Lizards and Dark Elves, even without packs, are still strong picks. But then when you factor in the rule set, it's got to be like Wood Elves, Skaven, and Undead as the premier picks.
Yeah, like Knobs into Dark Elves is rough.
I mean, they're just clearly the best picks, those 3, because they're getting, Undead. They're not sacrificing anything for their extra skill. And Skaven aren't sacrificing anything for their extra skill. And the Wood Elves do have to sacrifice to get the money, but the fact that the money gives them everything is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, Mankiz blitzed that catcher with the Block Witch.
Yep.
Really good at Blood Bowl, Jim.
Yep. Who?
Well, both of you.
Oh, thanks. Some people would say that I'm half as good as Mankiz.
Would they? Who said that?
Somebody on the Discord, wasn't they?
Half as good. I mean, how do you even rate like how good someone is?
Well, there you go.
And that's the thing, right? One of the things that bugs me is like people have like they don't seem to have like a floor and a ceiling on their play level. Like people would just go, right, this guy's this good, this guy's this good. Like, but people play better and worse in games, and play better and worse in matchups, and play better and worse with races, right? So it's like they don't tend to say this guy's really really good, but can have a off day. And like if someone has an off day, like oh they're so bad, it's like no, they're just not familiar with that particular matchup or.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's funny because I would say I fluctuate more than a lot of other top tier coaches, which I consider myself to be top tier. Sorry if people think that's arrogant, but I think I fluctuate more than some of them do, just because I just don't give a shit most of the time,
Yeah.
And obviously streaming as well, not concentrating ever and stuff. So I tend to let's say you could say that I go from 95 to 80 out of 100, but then what if somebody's always a 90? Are they better than me? Because if I'm averaging 87 or whatever.
That's my point really, it's like if on your best performance you can raise it higher, but consistency wise you're lower, who's the better coach, right?
Yeah. But then also, I'm not trying to be consistent and don't care about being consistent. So it's a funny old game, isn't it? It's just funny, isn't it? That's the thing. I guess because it is a competition, there's a competition aspect to online. So more online than tabletop, right? But
the other thing is you can play better than someone for 15 turns and still lose the game, right? You can outplay someone consistently for 15 turns and still lose. Well, to be fair, in Blood Bowl you can outplay someone for 16 turns and lose, but
Well, those 3 games that against Dave on the World Cup, I could have played a bit better in those games, in each game I could have played a bit better, and then lost because I played a bit better, because the dice rolls weren't as good, and then Dave could have played a bit worse and then won the first game because he played a bit worse. So it's just, it's so bizarre, weird, it's a weird old game.
Someone's pumping copium.
Well, there was an ultimate team aspect. Help me there. We had Elyod's rankings, didn't we? Which I for a joke went mad about my ranking being a lowly 95. Which was just a joke. Yeah, that was just a joke.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was right as well. He said.
Mate, Elliot doesn't rate me at all. He's never rated me at Blood Bowl, which is quite hilarious. I find.
Yep. That was a 4+ dodge, wasn't it, that he failed there and KO'd himself?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
4+ dodge? Oh, hold on, I'm watching your stream. I shouldn't.
2 minus 2, yeah, I don't know how that's... Like, it got him back in front, but I just don't think he needed to, right? He could have just done it, he could have come out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, he could have been there. He's not getting surfed, it would have been fine, right? But he tried a 4-2 and got himself KO'd.
And the wrestler as well, very important player. Good evening, little wrestlers.
Yeah, Elliot gave K-Fog 100, I think, and then gave himself 99. And then...
Mate, he gave Dementor like a mad rating.
Dementor 91, the same as Store, and no offence to Dementor, but I don't think there's any universe where I'd rate him equal to Store.
Mate, like, honestly, I think Store is like one of the best players. I think he, like, I've played KFO and I played Store, and I don't know what it is about the style, but I find Store harder to beat. Like no, I've not beaten KFO, let's just be real. But like the game against Store, like I was just completely obliterated, never in it. And like the game against KFO, like I had a real big chance in it, but Snakes. So it's weird. Like I rate Store really, really highly.
Yeah,
like,
I do
really,
as well,
really highly.
Yeah,
like I think he's I think Store and Shergan are like both insanely good at Blood Bowl, like. And I have beaten Shergan as well. Just gonna throw that out there. I did have a wizard and a movement 9, not blitz up. But let's not talk about that.
So the Elliot tier list where he rated everybody at 100 was the closest we've ever had to a Madden Ultimate Team thing, and there was a lot of memes about it. It was very funny. It was a cool thing. Cool that he did it actually, because it does invite a bit of controversy, doesn't it?
He loves controversy. Like he's such a troll, mate. I get like, because I'm so in your face troll, like, but he's like mega mind troll. Do you know what I mean? So like, he like pulls it off like it's not even trolling, which is the bigger troll of the whole thing. Like it's like troll inception. It's like a troll within a troll within a troll, right? It's like genius levels.
More about these
whereas I'm just like your pikey down the road levels.
You're the Vinnie Jones of trolling.
Yeah, I'm the geezer off the council estate.
He's the Perlo.
He's there, mate.
He's the Perlo of trolling, and you're the Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, can't park there, mate.
I like Gaza without the talent.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers, Jimmy. Knew this would be an uplifted stream.
If you think that's uplifting, what about how are you today, Keith? Better than you, mate.
What?
I said, how's your day, Keith? And he's like, better than yours.
I mean, is he wrong?
No, he wasn't wrong, but it made me piss myself at just how horrible it sounded. But like, it was right, and I knew he didn't mean it horrible. It's just funny how horrible it sounded.
Oh wow, the dark side of Keith, isn't it? It's Blood Bowl 3 ladder that's done that to him.
Yeah, it's done him.
What turn are we on? Oh, we're only on turn 3.
Turn
no
3,
panic. No panic. Oh, activating the tree. I don't like activating the tree there. Like, when you don't need to, just leave it be.
It gets him in the centre though, doesn't it? It's really nice.
Yeah, but 1 in 6, man. 1 in 6. And he, like, honestly, what do those 2 squares achieve? Like, I quite like having a tree off to one side so you can screen the other. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not, like, bad. It's just, like, it's just something that could fail that you don't need to do.
It's probably more that he shouldn't have activated it last turn, right? That took him out there is probably more what it was, I think.
Maybe. But yeah, I like, as a man who rolls ones a lot.
Yes.
I try to limit the ones that I roll, the dice that I roll. Maybe potentially.
Do you try to limit your dice rolls that you roll a 1 by not having ones on your dice?
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. That's brilliant. That is, and then playing Wood Elves as well. So like everything for 2+.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that seems the worst one to use though, Wood Elves, because that's exactly the sort of team that your opponent would be like, "Do you have any ones on them dice, mate?" As like as a joke, and then pick them up.
I say that all the time, and I literally pick them up and look at them. Like,
exactly. Like it's.
I would have clocked him. I would have clocked him 100%.
Yeah.
Like there's no way.
Yeah, whereas if he was like undead, he'd just make like twice as many AV breaks and twice as many Kaz, and you wouldn't even. I mean, you wouldn't even notice it was Dave all right with Necro. He'd make his 4 Kaz every single game. You wouldn't even notice anything out of the ordinary. And then also, if you dodge with the ghouls, you'd still fail some, and like you would just roll. Oh god, I rolled a 6. I made my dodge, and people wouldn't notice that you just were making 40 dodges and never rolling a 1. You'd make like 3 dodges in the game, and you'd make them all.
Like what is that? Is that narcissism? Is it like where you get joy out of winning a tournament that you cheated in, or is that something else? Is that I don't know what it is. Because you wouldn't go home and be like, yeah, I won that. You'd be like, well, like I cheated, so like how can you get? I don't understand how you can feel any kind of
maybe they're like delusional and
good stuff out of that. Like I wouldn't get the.
Maybe they think they're not cheating. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is. But like I've known a few people who lied all the time, and like it was amazing how like amazingly pissed off they got. Yeah, it's amazingly how pissed off they got when you just like called them out on their lying. Do you know what I mean? Like got so mad at me when I called them liars and stuff, and it's like. But you know you're lying. I know you're lying. You're a liar. like why would you be upset? So like.
Oh, hello, PC.
And they're not getting money, are they? Like that's the thing. Different if it was, like cheating at poker. Like, I've got no glory from winning this $2 million, but well, I've got $2 million. So like, cheating there is okay, but not okay, but understandable, right? Understandable, and like I mean, I think obviously I still think cheaters are the worst. And what's he called? That guy, the match fixer in snooker. Who was he?
Oh, I don't know about snooker.
There was a guy like match fixing snooker and stuff, and then he got his manager to take the fall for him and stuff, and it's like,
mate,
you know what I mean?
Like
that sort of cheating at least gets the money, right?
Like Juventus, wasn't it? They were like fixing him with refs and stuff. Yeah. Like they got relegated and stuff like that. And that's like real high profile sport, right?
But like that's money involved, right? So money is understandable. Any amount of cheating with money involved, completely understandable. But when there's no money involved, it's like, it's absolutely like you really are. And the worst thing is you're not cheating yourself. Like I hate it when people say you're only cheating yourself, because no, you're cheating the people that you cheat. Yes, okay, you kind of are cheating yourself as well, because you haven't won anything, but also you're actively destroying their tournaments as well. So they're fucking terrible.
Mate, the best one was when the geezer at UKTC asked me to use my dice and then rolled loads of ones with them. And I literally won the game, and it was a complete dicing because he used my dice the whole game. That was like the best ever. Like that was one of the peak Blood Bowl moments. I've had quite a few, to be fair. I've had pretty good ones. Oh, another snake, mate.
Do you think he's pushing up here? I think he'll push up here because these two can lap around, and then he can push up here. I think this centre's too strong, right? There's no need to make the centre this strong. He's already got the tree there.
Yeah, he's a little bit weak on the left.
He could have had another dancer over this. This dancer could have been over. Like, what's he doing here? Right, nothing. Okay, he's setting up.
He's central. He's central, so
he's reactive. He's good reactive, but I don't
mind the dancer.
That's all he's doing though. Like he's just being reactive. If he was over here, then he's holding.
He's turn 4, Jim.
Yeah, exactly. 5. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it's not.
I think he's a lot better there. I think he's a lot better over here. Or the dancer's there, and then that lineman's over there, right? Like have the dancer central. Well, like this square is shit, right? So like the dancer the dancer central's fine, but have the dancer here, and then have the dodge player out there, right?
Okay.
Like just don't have this. He's not doing anything here at all. Like a player in this square is absolute dog shit because he's just not doing anything. Like his tackle zones are entirely where other people's tackle zones are. He's doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, in terms of like controlling space, he's not controlling space there at all. This one's barely doing anything.
There is something, like, in the sense of he's not in that square, and then he uphilled the tree and knocked it over, and then blitzed the catcher. Then he is doing something. But it's I mean, his Mankiz is going to do that? Probably not.
No.
But that's I'm stretching.
Yeah.
I'm clutching at straws.
Yeah. Also, he could just move this dancer over one, right?
Yeah.
And then that would completely cover that as well. So
yeah, I'm not. I am not an elf coach at all. Like like a lot of this is just feeling for me. I don't like. I mean, to be fair, I don't hate the invite to sort of come down the side at this stage, like to try and like then close him in next turn, because then he's either scoring early or like he's going to be in trouble for the following turn. But yeah, like you say, like, do you go ham on the defense and just not let them through at all, which is probably better, or do you try and squeeze them into an awkward position and capitalize off the back of it later on?
Yeah, I just think you can do both, right? Like, that's the thing. I just think this square is a nothing square, and
yeah,
it's just wrong.
You really hate that square, don't you, Chip?
Yeah, I hate it. Like, in this situation, not this square particularly, but given the formation of the tree and all the other players around him, that this is just too much, and he could have.
See, that's one of my sloppy probably go-to plays. Is I just put the Saka in the centre because I know I can go left and right equally. So yeah, maybe that's me. Well, but like, yeah, obviously it has to fit the rest of the formation, which I get is what you're saying. It doesn't fit the rest of the formation.
Yeah, you could have shuffled everything else around. Like, this guy can be the one who was out there, and he could have been there, and he's still very central. Both of your dancers, it would actually be symmetrical then, wouldn't it? You'd have one dancer there and one dancer there. So you would have had symmetry from your dancers, and then you would have had...
The problem with
this guy wouldn't have got around the back. And because these were narrow here to stop this switch, it meant these two have got around the back, so he's got 3 round the back.
Which is a real big problem now.
Yeah.
And now he has got no choice to screen off. But can he turn the screw a bit here and separate those 3 from everyone else?
He can 1D if he wants. Like, to be fair, he might just go for the 1D.
Oh, I don't like... I think with 3 of them at the back, you just got to let them go. Like, I like blitzing the dodge pit. Yeah, he's blitzing the guy I was dodging. No, he's not. I would have blitzed the blitzer. Would have blitzed the blitzer there.
Yeah, but you can block him, the other guy, can't you?
Okay. Oh, I know. I like tackle Jim.
That's why I don't like tackle Jim. I mean, it's different on L's, obviously, because you don't have Mighty Blow. But like stuff like Whites, I'd rather take Mighty Blow, honestly, and bang people out.
No, he's tagging them all. And that's a catcher as well, isn't it? That's just straight 2D.
Yeah. But it is a blockless block. But Mankiz is still on 3 rerolls, so he
still hasn't shut down this left-hand side either.
No.
I guess the dodge guy is going behind the lino furthest on the left, and then but then he's left the right-hand side way too. I don't like this. The 2 guys that are at the back, tagging those 2 guys, I would have used to make an L shape. So I make an L shape around the tree, I shut down the left flank, and I shut down the middle, and I leave the 3 guys in the back for this turn. Because if there was only 1, then yeah, fair enough, tag him out. But when there's 3, like, you just can't afford the resources.
Yeah. Correct. Ooh, we should have had tackle on that catcher.
Yeah, tackle catcher. But he's got to shut down this left side, he's got no choice.
Well, he hasn't, because he hasn't followed, so...
Well, no, he's got to put the dodger across, but then he's really weak through the right.
Yeah, the dodger's got to stand there, I guess, hasn't he?
Oh, he's not done that either. Well, like, even there, mate, as Mankiz, I'm not going that way. I'm smashing that catcher in the middle, I'm bringing everyone up through the middle, and then, like, he's got the 3 guys now to secure off the top. Oh!
Oh, gets the power.
Yeah, this is an easy turn for Mankiz, I think.
Yeah. Turn 6. He is at the limit of his movement, though, by doing this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Pretty much at the limit of his movement.
Yeah, but I mean...
But he's also got handoffs. He's got handoffs, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got... Oh, not an assist there.
The chance of him, you know, having to rush is really low. He can just do a handoff because he's got these people behind already. So.
Yeah. Easy turn for Mankiz.
Easy.
He has got to make he's got to make the dodge off the tree to do the back right cage. But
yeah, dodge with dodge. And this guy's stunned, so it's not even critical, even if he fails it.
And then he brings the dodger over, and oh no, he's got 2 dice there anyway. So he just brings the dodger up and round.
Yeah, punch him. Oh, he can't finish this corner now.
Well, he doesn't. Oh well, yeah. I guess the leap over with the stripper. Don't like. Yeah, I think the witch.
Go there.
I think
but I'd rather be there.
Down the left one.
There. Which could have been there.
Oh, there. Yeah. You can go round.
Because if the witch is there, then this guy's here, and this guy here could be a difference.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that noise.
God.
So it's like
yes, Timmy.
taking a leaf out of fumble noises there.
Yep. This is nice though, having the dancer there to make it, take out the.
Oh yeah, the cage. Yeah. Wow, really nice. Wow. Get forward. Go next to that dancer.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
If he goes there, then we've got the tree double GFI at the end of the turn to tag all 4 though. That's the problem.
It's Blizzard though, isn't it? Oh, okay, he goes forward.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a Blizzard, so.
Pretty nice. And now the woodies are cooked. So I guess we just blitz the top Dark Elf, and then we try and put a screen columns up in the middle, and then see what happens. I think we're clutching at straws here. I think the drive's cooked.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
The chance of you getting enough in front with 2 stuns and everything out of position.
Or just fuck it, leap in with the strip uphill, see what happens.
Just quietly, if he kept his tree in the middle, it would have been pretty good, wouldn't it? I really like keeping the tree in the middle. I hate all of these. When people do the offset LOSs, it's like when they don't. Like if they have a tree there, I don't mind it so much. But when they put a tree there or there, I hate those offset LOSs because it's too likely that he roots and is completely useless. There, he's not so bad. One of these 3 is not so bad, but if he does it on one of these 2 squares, it's horrible. And now even without rooting, it's terrible.
That's some really good knowledge there, Jim.
Thanks.
Oh, KO! Big KO. Does blitz the guy that I would have blitzed, though.
Yeah, deepest player.
I mean, that's not saying anything because I'm terrible, but.
No, it's good. Blitz the deepest player is the default.
It's the default, isn't it? It's the default. It's like don't really know what to do.
I don't know about that. It's just I don't know that you not need to know what to do. I just think it's the natural thing is to just. The deepest penetration is the most dangerous.
It's the best. Yeah. The deepest penetration is the best.
Yeah.
So we bring in the tree across 1 square to the right, punch him with the stripper, and stay in there.
Maybe.
I think I like that, and then I use the dodger and the wrestler to assist on this blodger and punch him with the catcher. No, it doesn't assist. Maybe just dodge off the catcher then. Oh, okay.
Just wander around.
I like punching and staying with the dancer there though, because it kind of encourages him to go right. Maybe right's too easy to open. Yeah, maybe not.
It's really easy right now.
Yeah, so he's got to do the 3-2 out then, I guess. 3-2 out round the back of the tree and come back to the middle. For the dancer, yeah somewhere.
Like there.
Yeah, somewhere useful. More useful than where he is.
There, maybe. I would have thought there, but
hopefully snakes. Or 1 in 9, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, obviously not going this way because there's a tree. This guy's about to get smashed by a witch elf, I'd imagine, and then make a big old cage here.
Yeah, he wants some.
Bit of a squeeze through there, isn't it?
It's a bit of a squeeze.
So the tree was actually in a good spot, because if the tree had been like here, then maybe he could have gone through there quite easily. But
Oh, it changes the whole shape of Mankiz's last turn. It's too late now to say that, because the whole board state is completely different. Based on
I mean this tree, right? If he'd gone down and punched.
Yeah.
If he'd gone down
then
and
it would have
punched,
been open.
then maybe this would have been opened up this way. So maybe that's why I moved.
Well, he
him
still
back.
had the dodger. He still had the dodger around there. But yeah, like I say, I decided that it was not enough on the right hand side, so I would have dodged him out. But yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty, like I say, it's pretty cooked at this point.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him.
The non-knockdown on the catcher is actually pretty interesting though. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That lino's not getting super far.
Yeah.
So he's got like a half a H fighter type thing.
Yeah.
Taking his time. Checking his list. Quite interested to see where this ends, because I've already mapped it out in my mind. Not sure about that one.
Not what I would have done, but who can say if it's good or bad?
He's just going for the full cage.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bit spicy doing it before moving the ball, but he had to, right? Because the ball would have blocked him getting there.
I wouldn't have even put someone in that square. I would have gone the one to the left. Yeah, but I would have gone like a C shape with the ball in the middle. So I guess he can leap over into 2 tackle zones.
Yeah, he wants a full XK, I think.
Yeah. Really annoying that lino, the catcher didn't go down there.
Okay, he definitely should have moved the ball before doing that. So is the ball going to go there then?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, because that's the only reason to do that one first.
And then he's putting the driver in, or whatever you called it. Oh no, he's not.
Yeah, it's actually quite weak, isn't it? Because there's this square here.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but he had a double rush in the snow, whereas that guy could have just got there. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think, by Mankiz. Big mistake. That was like a 2+. It was a 2+ with dodge, or it was 2 3+. So yeah, big old mistake from Mankiz, but gets away with it.
Can we create? we can chain the ball forwards, but it's like really a lot of effort. Like, cause we can punch the block witch back behind the ball.
Yeah.
And then fill the square, and then use the catcher to uphill the wrestler, and then maybe push the ball out, and then just run around the front and smash it with tackle. But I think like the uphill on the witch is a bit of a nah. Don't want to do that.
No, it's a lot of nonsense.
But I mean, what else are we gonna do, Jim?
Leap in 1D.
Yeah, who's gonna come around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just a
2+,
dodge
yeah,
to the lino.
2+ and 4+ to 1D.
Right, scoring threat from the Woodies. I've got one.
That was his first action.
Okay, good lads.
This guy's down after that failed dodge. Otherwise, he could have become like if his stripper had been there, it would have been crazy, right? Just in for the stripper.
What is that leap into 3 tackle zones? Is it a 4?
Yeah, 4.
So it's 4 for a 1D with tackle.
Yeah, so
where's
4,
the strippers there?
Yeah, he's miles away.
That's a shame.
And if this scatters out, the catcher just gets it and he's won. Like he's a 4-5 to maybe win. Like, it's crazy if he gets a good scatter on this. I mean, if he gets a 4-5 and then he gets the scatter, he just wins. Like, it's crazy.
The question is how many players do you move before you go for it, right?
Not too many, because you can't move enough to defend.
Yeah, so you kind of just go all in, right?
Yeah. Oh, he did not. I don't like. I hate this. Hate this.
Oh my god, it's the wrong direction, isn't it?
Yeah, he could have jumped from the front.
And it's a small.
He KO'd him though. And the ball went there.
And
Which would have been there, which would have been a 4+ catch for the Witch Elf, which then, might have scattered out to this guy who just caught it, or scattered out to there, and then he could have just got it and handed off and stuff. So yeah, I hated the direction. Hated the direction.
And we got. How do we get an assist on the dancer? Oh, pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah, this is still very easy for Mankiz.
Okay, that's. Go on, tree.
Yeah, it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, so you just 2D the lino.
Yeah,
The catcher.
2D, 2D, 2D. It's just 2Ds. 2 plus to score. 2D this guy, and then 2D the dancer. It's like how easy it is.
Yeah, really easy in fact, yeah. Quad skulls?
No.
Not quad skulls, wrestle. So 2+ for the score.
Yep. The question is, does he do something like blitz and then try to surf or whatever? But probably shouldn't, right?
Nah, just score, mate.
Like, I think the dodge is definitely too risky. I don't think you dream. I don't think you dream of doing the dodge surf. But you could have maybe done like a blitz into standing there, whatever. Like 2D'ing is fine because it's 1 in 12.96, isn't it? But yeah, wouldn't dreamt of doing a dodge. This is being timed almost perfectly here because
Is it?
yeah, it's 3 minutes to 9 and this half is about to end, so then we can switch to my game versus Mr. T.
Oh, you're only watching the half of this game?
Well, I would have liked to have watched the whole thing, but we've organised to play at 9, and then they started late, right? ID and Mankiz started late. So, and Mr. T is in Europe. I think he's Spanish. So it's 10 for him, and it's a bit late already, isn't it? So he didn't want to start any later.
Ah, okay.
And plus, it's actually better for me to not to know, right? Because he needs to win. I can maybe qualify with a draw, depending on the result of this game. So if Mankiz wins or ID wins, then a 1-1 draw might be good enough for me. Might be, yeah. I would be in a playoff on a draw if Mankiz wins. A 1-1 draw. A 2-2 draw I'd go through. A 0-0 draw I'd be out. So it's all very complicated. So yeah, it would be good for me to know what's happening in this game actually. If anybody wants to watch it in client and keep me updated on the score of this game, that would be very helpful. But as it is, I've probably got to win, but we'll see. He definitely has to win because he's scored less touchdowns, or has a worse touchdown difference. No, we've got the same touchdown, but he's scored less than me. So obviously, with him playing me, there's no possible way he can get ahead of me.
Win the game, mate. Just win the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying he has to go for the win. So I probably like receive if I win the toss and Daka, and then I'm 1-0 up at half time, and then he has to score early to try to win, and then I win. Innit?
Absolute genius.
Yeah. Whereas if I had to win and a draw was okay for him, then I'd probably have to kick and turn him over. But if they have to win, they turn over themselves by scoring early, don't they? Basically. Yep. Faimir, hello, Faimir. Right. So, yeah, we'll watch the 1 turn attempt anyway, and then I shall play Mr. T. He ain't getting on no plane.
Who's Mr. T playing? What race?
Undead.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an extra skill. Good package. Good strong package. Good strong package. Thanks, punter. I do think I'm a considerate and nice chap. Though ID is taking 1,000,000 hours to play his turn here. Mr. T's writing. Yeah, it's better for him, for me, to have the uncertainty. So it's a shame, because before this game, I expected Surveillance versus Average Joe to be decisive. And the fact that that's a draw has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons a bit. But we'll see if ID can get his one turn. Well, he's got the changing weather that he wanted. And he's got a great kick for the handoff. It looks like he's doing a hole method, which is of course terrible. But, you know, what can you do? No. Right. Oh, he's Basque, he says. So there you go. Is this a rush? Is this a tree rush? I think he's set up to do a tree rush in the snow, and then he got lucky to do it, changing weather. Dancer is better than the catcher for the one turn, but at least you're risking a catcher and not your dancer. And then plus the catcher's got catch for the catch, right? So it's 6 and 2 threes. This really looks like he's going to rush with a tree. There's no, okay, he's not. He gets the push. And then he'll push him to there, then he'll push him to there, and then he'll push him to there. Gets the push. He's got 3 rerolls for this as well still. Doesn't get the push, has to reroll.
Spicy.
Gets the push. So there you go. Genius having the tree here, because this makes it a 3 dice. So
A tree dice.
And he gets the push. Obviously, it could have been a pal.
And then it's 3-2, right?
3-2, yeah, and 2 rushes.
3-2-2-2.
So yeah, the way he's done it, the catcher was better, and very well done one turn from ID. PTG gets the one turn, looking very bad for Mankiz right now, and that is why I think Wood Elves are better than Dark Elves, because they can one turn. And there you go. It happened for me in this Swiss. I scored a one turn, and it's happened for ID here. He scored the one turn versus Mankiz, and that is huge. It's unlikely to be a draw now, or certainly less likely, right? You'd fancy IDPTG to win this, or Mankiz to turn over, I'm guessing, but then it'd still be a win, right? I guess it's the draw's kind of unlikely, but yeah, really good one turn for not playing the game. But there you go. How much of playing the game is anything, right? So that's it for the first half.
I'm here.
Oh, glorious! Fime's here, right? There you go. Thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.